Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going In Raw Overrun.
Overrun. It's the Overrun.
Overrun. I need to, when we update Overrun, post-show yay or nay, bonus episode, I need to get a little soundboard. So we can just go overrun. Anyways. No, I know. I've been looking in chat here. No Therathabata question this week.
We got in late.
He got it in late.
We got in after the deadline. Couldn't make it. Sorry, Therathabata.
He got it in late.
Patrick Oliva asked Larson, what's the next shoe to be looking for? On the lookout, looking for.
New shoes.
I think on the 14th, Off-White, Nike, Zoom Fly, the black and silver one. On the 8th, soon, Jordan Levitt, Concord, with the 4.5 on the back. That's pretty hype release.
Interesting.
People are getting excited about that one.
All right.
I don't have the funds to do it, unfortunately, so.
You want to do non-news?
No, we can
and
do
then
that.
I don't know what we're going to do the rest of the episode. We have non-news, and then I don't know what else. What do we usually do on Thursdays?
I don't know.
Sometimes we watch a video.
Sometimes we just like chat with our wonderful patrons here.
I know, but I'm trying to make this more open to people who aren't able to watch live.
Did you put a question thread up?
We can take questions that I didn't answer
There you
in
go.
the other one. Anyways, let me do non-news. Here's non-news. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Come on.
That's not the right size.
There we go. Don't toss in this,
Try
too.
not to lick your screen.
Some cheeses for you.
Oh, no. No cheeses, please.
Non-news. Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its. Non-news. Non-news. Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its. Oh, there's...
Us, way too large. What the heck?
Because I changed the, because I'm outputting the thing because I had the intro.
Yeah.
I wanted to lessen the CPU usage.
Yes, 720 as opposed to 1080.
Yeah.
All right, first bit of non-news comes courtesy of WrestleVote on Twitter. Says, quote, interesting tidbit for those who like this type of thing. Prior to all of Raw's creative plans going up in flames last month, the original Ambrose heel turn angle was to see him cost Rollins the Intercontinental title. Who was scheduled to win the strap, you ask? ELIAS.
Whoa! So Elias was supposed to win the Intercontinental Championship thanks to shenanigans from Dean Ambrose.
I'm guessing after Roman had to take his leave, everything changed.
Yeah.
So now, no, I'm just thinking, why would that have to change? Why would Elias not be able to win the Intercontinental title?
It's probably been put off. Here's the thing. The way they're booking Elias now as a face, they made him stronger as, they've upped his power rankings because he doesn't cheat. I feel like he seems like a more credible Intercontinental champion now than he was because they never gave him quality wins. It was always shenanigan wins.
Was his face turn around the same time as Roman's?
It was that week.
Oh,
it was
that
literally
week?
because of.
Okay. I
like,
couldn't remember the timeline. I thought it was before. But
Because he had that little spat with Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
I think that episode.
yeah.
So I think it'll still happen. It'll just be pushed back.
Yeah, it could be.
Dean's heel turn came sooner, and his face turn came sooner, but the IC title change. I could see him still being in line.
Oh,
for
yeah,
that.
I think so.
That could still be a
that's
thing.
plausible. That's definitely plausible.
Absolutely.
Definitely plausible. And I think
On the other hand,
would be
if they
pretty
want
cool.
it to be a heel to win it, well, yeah, that could be the thing. If they just wanted to heel some Sergio C here, who I might have to kick out because of this, brings up, he says, at least it wasn't Dolph to win the IC title. That might actually still be the case. It
Yeah,
might
that
be
could
Dolph.
be. That could be. In the cards. That could still be happening.
Although, no, I kind of like your idea last week of that being the nail in the coffin.
Oh, the blow off for them. Yeah, that's got to be it.
That probably makes more
That's gotta
sense.
be it.
I would think.
That's got to be it.
That'd be terrible. You have one more bit of This is like super non-news.
Yeah, super non-news. This is from Brad Shepard on the "Oh You Didn't Know" podcast when asked why Zack Ryder doesn't do anything. He said, quote, "They don't use Zack Ryder. I don't know what the friggin' deal is there except for Triple H. Obviously, historically, hasn't been a very big fan of Zack's.
Yeah, no, we know that.
So I was told this a long time ago, but Triple H felt like Zack couldn't handle himself or he didn't look tough. So he hasn't been high on him for a while now. It's a political environment, and making the right friends matters. Let's face it." Does Zack Ryder look tough to you?
No, he doesn't. He does not. Never has. Never really liked him. Here's the thing. He seems like an incredibly nice guy. He is the one guy. Remember when him, Daniel Bryan, and CM Punk all held the titles?
Yeah.
For that one moment?
Yeah.
And everybody was all, whoa, the internet won. All over the internet guys, Zack Ryder got himself over, which I thought was fantastic. And doing that, his Long Island Ice Z stuff, the true long, whatever that thing was, the internet thing. that probably ensured him lasting employment with WWE because once they made it to the
that
new
was, 2011, 2012?
Yeah.
Well, you think to a certain you'd think at a certain point that would not be the case. I mean, he's already sent to NXT after that.
Yeah.
For a bit of a retooling.
He's been able to hang on somehow.
I know. He's not even on TV at all.
Yeah.
Is he on Main Event or something?
I don't know. I don't watch Main Event. So
I mean, at least hopefully he's getting a decent downside.
I'm sure he is. He's probably getting a lot of money. He's probably getting paid pretty well. Hold on. I think this is probably out there.
Oh, maybe.
But getting himself to the point where he won the United States Championship.
Oh, he won the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania not that long ago.
Oh, yeah, he did that too.
And then he dropped it like the very next day to The Miz.
But I know Triple H has that, that thing. You have to look like a badass to make it in Triple H's WWE. Which I get. I mean, I totally understand.
I understand to a degree.
You look at Aleister Black. Oh, my God, that guy looks like he can throw.
Yeah, no, I know.
Zack Ryder, he comes off as a product of when he came from, the mid-aughts. He looks like generic guy. He doesn't look incredibly tough. He doesn't present himself that way. And he's not terribly good on the mic.
Mm-mm.
So, I don't know. He doesn't really stand out besides having kind of a goofy face.
Yeah.
He doesn't really stand out. But to his credit, he's lasted this long.
Oh, I know. It's
amazing. Sometimes just showing up and being a professional, that'll keep you around.
That'll keep you employed, that's for sure.
You don't complain. You do your job. You're always ready. He always looks great.
Yeah.
If nothing else, he always looks great.
And he always, whenever he's given something, he does it to his full capability.
Exactly. And that's a good worker right there.
Oh, yeah.
So
it's a good worker to have around.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I hope they keep him around.
Definitely.
I mean, his lover is there now, Chelsea Green.
Mm-hmm.
They're lovers. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Maybe he'll go back to NXT. Hold on a second. Zach, how do you spell it? Zack Ryder salary. Let's see what he's making. Let's see what people think he says. Here we go. The salary of every WWE superstar in 2018 revealed. Zack Ryder's name is not apparently.
Well, not everyone.
Oh, wait. No.
Oh, there it is. 400,000.
See?
Same as Nakamura.
Yeah. He's been there a long. I mean, dude, Dolph, he's getting
making
$1
million. Yeah, he's making over $1 million.
Like
Del Rio was making over $1 million when he was there last.
Yeah. So, if you know the business, if you know what you're doing, that not a lot of people do. They need trustworthy people at some point.
And see some more of those numbers.
Jeffrey Nguyen, I'm going to do the Slow Wolf shirt pictures probably in the show after this one, or I'll do it in the one that goes up Saturday. I don't know. I'm not prepared for it yet. Alex C was $400,000.
$400,000.
So yeah, good for him.
It says here Orton, Rollins, and The Miz make $4.5, $3 million, and $2.5 million respectively.
4.5
for Randall Orton.
For Randall Orton, $3 million for Seth, and $2 for. Is that their? Do we know if that's their guarantee, or does that include?
I don't know.
Ancillary things. Yeah. So let me see if there's any lingering questions.
So it says here Brock Lesnar 10, Cena 8.5, Reigns 5, Orton 4.5.
Down.
Rusev 600,000. Bray Wyatt $1 million. Good for Bray Wyatt.
Good for Bray Wyatt, right? Again, that's a dude who's got
Cesaro 500,000.
Bray is making double what Cesaro's making. That's kind
Big
of crazy.
E 500,000.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens 750,000.
Man,
Usos are only making 250,000 according to this. Wow, they're underpaid.
They are massively underpaid.
Xavier
but
Woods,
here's the thing about the Usos.
That's way underpaid.
They probably view tag teams as an act.
Yeah, I know.
And the Usos are the one tag team. They will never be split up.
I know.
Because what are they going to do?
I know.
Two of the same guy? Get out of here. Let's see here. I'm going to rattle off some of these questions that I didn't answer. Did I? Maybe I answered all these. Tyler Wright wanted to know, who is Walter the guy to take the UK title off Pete Dunne? It's got to be.
Yup.
It's got to be.
100%.
Unless they're really high on Banks, and when he comes back, they give him a monster push. I could see that maybe being the case.
They need to turn Travis Banks heel because he's an awesome heel.
Or Banks takes it off Walter, or he gets into a big thing with him.
Jeffrey Nguyen wants to know if the Concord 11s are my next cop. Nah, they're too expensive. I'm saving up because Playoff sixes are dropping early next year. That's my grail right there.
The what now?
The playoff sixes, the black.
Oh,
Jordan
gotcha.
sixes.
Okay.
They're dropping early next year. I'm saving my money for that.
Mm-hmm. The 6-inch Cyclops. The cruiserweight wrestlers sometimes get overlooked, whereas Mayweather is considered the best boxer of all time. Pound for pound, who's the best male and female wrestler in WWE right now? Pound for pound. Isn't it Finn Balor? He weighs like 120 pounds.
Mustafa Ali.
How much does he weigh?
180 something.
Yeah, you're probably right. He's really good.
In the women's division, I'd say Becky.
Yeah, I can see that.
Or Asuka. Asuka's a really good wrestler.
Yeah. Horton, here's a new writer. Vince wants you to come up with a new chant that is as popular as the yes and what chants. What superstar starts the chant and what is it? Remember when?
Oh, sign Moose.
Moose. Yeah. And this is a good point. Tim Morris says, is Rhea Ripley's theme song the best in WWE? It's certainly top 2 or 3 for him. It's really good. I really like it.
It is good.
They do a good job with a lot of those
different
themes.
atmospheres. It's got the screamy stuff, and there's some singing in it, too. It covers a lot of bases.
Yeah.
They did a good job with that one.
Yeah.
Moose.
Moose. God damn it. I'm losing everything here.
Moose. Just slowing down.
Well, the YouTube says the stream is slowing down.
No, that could be a YouTube thing, though. It's
but it
green
might
there.
be a YouTube thing because it's green on our end.
Hasn't dropped any frames. No drop frames.
We haven't dropped any frames. Thayer Thabata. Would Steve stop watching NXT UK if Adam Mayhem won the belt off Pete Dunne?
I think as long as Zach Gibson's there,
yeah,
still
if
watch.
Zach Gibson had the belt and Adam Mayhem went over, if Adam Mayhem beat Liverpool's number 1. Yeah, Alex, he has a good point. He wants policeman Dunn, officer no fun Dunn, to beat Pruped Dunn. But policeman Dunn doesn't even have doesn't have his name in NXT UK. He was a jobber.
Yeah.
Jobber. I am really curious about what it is going to be fascinating. Do we have any more information on the restrictions on UK wrestlers?
There's been some wrestlers who've taken to Twitter to...
Travis Banks, one of them.
Yeah, there've been several saying this. I think Tyson T-Bone said it's different circumstances for different wrestlers.
Mm-hmm,
so I wonder if wrestlers whose contracts just happened to be up or maybe didn't have the negotiating leverage that someone else did had to take those deals. I don't know exactly. But in the newsletter, it said that Fight Club Pro was having a show in Japan.
Yeah.
And that, like, Dunn, Trent Seven, Tyler Bate all had to get pulled out of the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they thought, previously it was like, oh, Fight Club Pro, that's Trent Seven's thing. They should be cool. But
yeah. Well, no, that's the one thing that I saw was somebody was complaining about that. He was like, I got front row tickets to go see this. And then the top 5 names that drew me there
got pulled. Yeah.
Got pulled. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
Wayne Maker says there are 3 tiers to UK talents.
All right, let's hear them. I want to know the 3 tiers.
Oh, Alex C says it too.
He says, he says, I saw that there were 3 tiers of NXT UK contracts. And then jobbers are allowed wherever. Mid-card people can go to non-competition indies. Top talent can only be in NXT UK
what you thought, yeah.
and affiliates. Well, look at the Travis Banks situation. Like, he busted himself. I think they had big plans for him. It makes me wonder if he was going to be the guy
it could be
to take it off Pete Dunne.
Yeah, Devlin apparently is still allowed to do OTT, so maybe they're one of the affiliated promotions. Mm-hmm. But I guess the idea that people had was that Fight Club Pro is going to be an affiliated promotion because of Trent Seven's involvement, but maybe not.
Yeah,
that's got to suck for Trent Seven putting on your first show in Japan. British Strong Styles debut as together in Japan, and you got to pull everybody from the card.
Yep, it's not all fun and games, man. It's not all fun.
Alex C says OTT aren't an affiliate; they refuse. Huh? That's interesting. Maybe they made exceptions for certain people.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah.
Not surprising they would go to those lengths to, at least in their minds, ensure their show. But
let me ask you something. Did you see this tweet from Ryan Satin this morning? He threw this out there for the public. Do you believe that a promotion has to have a television deal with a major cable or broadcast network to be successful in today's current landscape? And then he says, to those asking what my definition of success in this scenario would be, makes enough money for talent/employees to live comfortably. That's his definition.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need that.
Yeah.
You need that. Because I was thinking about
existing as we do in the YouTube space, we know the money is not like enough to run a wrestling promotion.
Yeah, yeah. If you want to compete, if you want top flight talent, you need revenue.
Yes.
And if you're just a billionaire's hobby, that's not revenue because that billionaire eventually is going to want to see a return on his hobby.
He's going to get bored of losing money at a certain point.
He's going to get bored of losing money, and there's no other way. Like. I think the most interesting success story of the past 5 years was WCPW because they springboard off a platform, a brand that was already extremely popular, Culture Wrestling. Used those personalities, was able to afford because of how well that did.
But even then, they lost money because they had to cancel the weekly show.
Well, because YouTube crashed and burned, but it was all based on that YouTube revenue. And once that crashed, it was not Liverpool's NIMBY.
Waymaker says Ospreay and Zack Sabre Jr. cannot wrestle any WWE contracted talent on any indie show. Is that a new thing? Because didn't Ospreay wrestle?
They both wrestled Pete Dunne.
That's what I thought. Yeah, this must
last summer or something.
Yeah,
it was a boom period. It was like, oh my god, all these different things. So they must be clamping down big time.
Yeah, it seems like
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how the UK scene turns out. Alex C says the thing with WCPW is that they were heavily bankrolled and lost money hand over fist.
Waymaker says it's from now on. It's a new thing. That's been the new deals.
Yeah.
Zach Stolpa asks, when you're looking for a job, which two are most important? Great scheduling, great money, great and easy job.
Which two? We heard John Cena got an award, Christopher.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that on the new show.
Which two are most important? Great scheduling, great money, great.
Well, the great job and easy job are two different things. Because you can have a great job but have it be demanding, but it could be fulfilling because it's so demanding.
The two most important things. I mean, who wouldn't want a great money and an easy job?
No, I know.
You know,
I feel like it's.
But then if you were working the graveyard shift, that would be a bummer.
Yeah, it would, unless you can sleep whenever.
If it was not satisfying and it was the graveyard shift,
and you're getting paid dirt,
would you take? No.
Well, they're getting paid well.
Two things.
Okay.
Two things.
Yes.
Great money, easy job, but a lousy schedule, not fulfilling job. That kind of seems like bollocks. So I would probably take great money, easy schedule. No, great money, good schedule.
Yeah. It's like the old.
But if you hate, but if you
it's
hate
like
your
the
job,
it's like the old filmmaking adage. It's fast, cheap, and good. You only get 2 out of the 3.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Good and cheap. Take 5 years like David Lynch did with Eraserhead.
Yep.
Yeah. Are you guys going to vote for Xavier Woods? He's up for an award. What award is he up for?
Some gaming thing, I think.
He's got my vote.
Yeah.
He's got my vote.
Alex C says, I've heard that Bray gets all travel and board paid for him. Man, if you can negotiate that in your deal, kudos. If you're a wrestler, you can negotiate that.
That's awesome. Good for him.
Jeffrey Nguyen, any plans to watch Ralph Breaks the Internet?
Yeah, I'll probably take the kids to see that one.
I never saw Wreck-It Ralph.
This one, given the basic premise, might be better. The first one was good, but I don't know. It wasn't as good as like the trailers made it out to be. It was decent though. Bama liked it for a while. She was only like 2 when we were watching on streaming, on digital, on demand. So yeah, I don't know. The UK scene is going to be interesting. See how that shakes out.
Julian Morris says, I watched it. It's not that good.
I watched it. It's not that good.
Thoughts on scary saltwater crocodiles?
Saltwater crocodiles? I don't know
what that is. Is this something new?
Saltwater crocodiles. Wayne says, I have it that Progress will get a retainer on the loss they get from not showing WWE talent on streaming. I'm pissed off.
So they're getting compensated. That's so weird.
So they're not going to show any of the WWE talent on their streaming service? Is that what you're saying?
That seems to be what he's saying. But they're getting a retainer because they're getting paid to keep them off.
Like, who's going to be their main event? That No Fun Done guy versus...
I don't know.
Who? David Starr?
David Starr's great.
I like David Starr, but I'm just saying, like, you know...
Julian Morris wants to know how the Kings are doing as good as they are.
De'Aaron Fox.
Because they're young, and they're apparently playing together really well. I watched a bit of their game against the Warriors. They're a fun team to watch.
They are a really fun team to watch, man. And De'Aaron Fox is fast.
He is fast.
He is so fast.
He is fast.
He's really good, man.
Yeah, Buddy Hield was playing really well against the Warriors. I think he put up 28. He's a good shooter.
Yeah.
They got a lot of good young talent. It all has to come together. Give them another couple of years.
Yeah, if they're able to keep that team together, yeah.
Hopefully the reports of issues, tensions between management and coach either work themselves out or turn out not to be true, because I feel like Dave Yeager's done a great job so far.
I think he has too, and that bugs the crap out of me. Yeah, I don't know. What am I looking at with the saltwater crocodile?
Yeah, what's the deal with this?
What's the deal with it? Give us some info, Patrick Sparks. Watch a croc kill in the wild.
I mean, I've seen some of those giant crocodiles take out wildebeest and stuff. I've seen that.
Yeah. You're not giving us anything new, Patrick Sparks. Is there some sort of, have they developed...
Is this some sort of new species of crocodile?
Are they developing a more complex neural network, a brain, like, you know?
Yeah, they talk now.
Are they able to communicate with each other via...
Yes.
Telepathy.
Telepathy
is even more terrifying.
It really is.
A network,
you can't
neural
hear
network.
You can't hear them talk to each other.
An actual neural network of
crocodiles.
crocodiles.
They've been having a full-on conversation about eating you or me, and we wouldn't know.
Yeah. Bam and I, sometimes she wants me to play animals with her. So we act like we're an animal. And it's just be like, hey, let's be gorillas. I'm like, okay, cool. And so I'll be Dad Gorilla. She'll be a little Alabama gorilla. And then just say, let's go eat people. And I'm like, that is dark. I got to stop watching National Geographic in front of her. Or, you know, Live Safari's gone wrong.
Oh, dear.
Alabama, watch this. Safari's gone wrong.
Patrick Sparks says they are dinosaurs, basically. Nothing new, just nature scary. I mean, they seem like kind of like a large crocodile.
You're playing loose with your definitions here, Patrick Sparks. That's the problem here. You're playing loose with definitions. They're obviously not dinosaurs.
No. They're just large crocodiles.
Julian Morris, what are you guys going to do when your daughters have a date in junior high? That's really young.
Yeah.
For junior high, like middle school. That's a bit young.
Probably not going to have a date in junior high.
That's fairly young.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Bama needs to learn about the wild. She needs to learn. She likes watching our show. We watch Ozark, which is a pretty messed up show.
Oh my goodness,
it's not that messed up. There was a murder yesterday on an episode, but we'll be like Bama because she watches Pokemon. When we get home. And all right, Bama, we're gonna eat dinner and watch Ozark, or we're gonna watch TV. She's like, I want to watch Ozark. She never watches it. Her back is always to the TV.
Oh my goodness!
But whenever there's cursing, which is a lot, she'll always say, "Ooh, he said bad word." Yes, Bama. Thayer Thabata, are you gonna posse up with me on Red Dead Online, Steve? I'm gonna shoot you. I'm going. If I see you,
no.
I'm going to shoot you in the butthole. I am so disappointed, though. Breaking news.
What?
They don't walk funny.
Why
bother?
Take the game
back. Fucking why bother?
Take the game back.
Why bother? I shot several people in the asshole last night and this morning a little bit, and none of them walked funny.
Take it back. Return the game.
Mm-hmm.
Change.org petition.
Alex, see, that's a great clip right there. Planet Earth, lions trying to take down a giraffe, and they just look like assholes.
Because they get stomped on.
Do you think we'll ever be able to understand what dolphins say to each other? Yeah, there's got to be like a dolphin
translator.
Yeah.
Machine contraption at some point.
How difficult can that really be?
Well, you have to know what their language first.
Unlimited resources.
We just need a dolphin to be able to translate what they say to us, and then we come up with a contraption.
Waymaker, you need to finish that sentence. Steve is talking code. He wants you to be shot in the asshole by his gun several times. I'm not your dude. Here's the thing there. You don't want a posse with me because I'll shoot you. I won't have a choice.
Yeah, you'll be compelled to shoot him.
I will be.
Well, not just him, everybody.
I'm going to get rid of everybody on my friends list except for you, Chris Kaufman, Ulysses, and then I'm going to reopen it up. Not to everybody, but to people that I want to start a posse with.
Okay.
Like, I think Mark wants in on that.
Yeah.
Jeff probably wants in on that.
Yeah.
Because I do want to posse up. Thayer, you can be in my posse. Just understand, please.
You're going to get shot.
You're going to get shot in the asshole. What if Thayer shoots you first? He's not going to, because I'm going to trick him into thinking that I'm cool. But in the end, I'm just going to shoot.
Here's the real question. Does Thayer, in a shootout, drift backwards?
That might present a problem. But here's the thing. I'll be behind him, so he'll be drifting towards me.
Okay. You always position
Easier
yourself
shot in the
behind
butthole.
him. But if they don't walk funny, there's no point to it.
Well, he'll, still, it's the idea of shooting Thayer at the bottom.
Yeah, unless the characters walk weird, it's not worth it.
Alex C wants in on the posse. Well, yeah, you're in. I probably won't shoot Alex C. But there's no guarantees there.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Alex C is 6'6". At some point, I'm going to
almost 6'7".
I'll probably see him at a meetup in Scotland next year. I hope I do. I'll just look for the tallest man on planet.
Or at least in Scotland.
I'll be driving around in Scotland, and I'll see like a head popping out of a roof. And I'll be like, oh, it's Alex C's house.
Alex C's there. Thayer says Thayer is terrible at video games, despite the fact that I play a lot of them.
And then he retracted that message.
Weird. Iconic Bud Ryan. Does Steen leave on his horse's shoulder?
Yes. No, but it keeps
You name your horse Kyle O'Reilly then?
No, I named one of my horses Alabama. But no, Kyle O'Reilly is a good name. Maybe I'll rename that horse Kyle O'Reilly. Farmer Balls. That's my guy's name. He's great. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Are you still hungry?
Yes. What are we going to get to eat for lunch?
Oh, no. I could use something. I already had a chicken sandwich today.
Oh, my goodness.
I need some caffeine today, too.
The brew pub open?
Yeah, I don't want to spend that much money, though.
Okay.
And it's raining out.
Oh, yeah. We have to go inside. It's too cramped in there.
It's very tight.
It's so
tight
cramped.
Quarters.
He's 3'3" and on a mobility scooter. What a dick. Thayer says he'll be the money guy of the posse. Then I'm going to... So we'll have Thayer buy the shark cards.
There you go.
And then I'll shoot him and steal his money. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's weird. The stream died and then it picked back up.
No, it hasn't picked up back up yet. It still says offline.
The hell? That's weird. Well, what a great post show today. Oh, yeah, look, we're in the red.